Hi, I'm Romee, and I'm at the Boothbay region YMCA, and I'm working with Johnny Trees, who does the filming for the local TV station. And we're recording a yoga program for you, so if you're sitting on your sofa or your chair at home and you haven't moved much today, here's your chance to just stretch your body out and follow along. And just a little bit about myself. I've been teaching yoga for about 25 years. I've gone through various different modalities of trainings. The last one I've done is a 500-hour Ayurvedic yoga teacher at Cobra. So, and I currently teach here at the YMCA. So here we go. Come and follow along. So if you're sitting on a chair, you can just simply get up and put on something casual. Whatever you have, or maybe make it pajama yoga for you today, whatever it is, wear something comfortable. And then if you have a chair, let's use it, because we're going to start with something called Dasha Chalvana, or the joint rotations. And so very simple, just hold onto the chair for balance. You take your left foot back behind you and just stretch the top of the foot. And then you're going to pretend you're rolling a spaghetti noodle. We'll do 8 circles. 8. And now change direction. And if it feels awkward, don't worry about it. Maybe it's the first time you're doing anything like that. And then pause for a moment, stretching the top of the foot. Release, and just even that, notice the difference in your feet. It's usually totally noticeable. So your other foot, put your right foot behind you, stretch the top of the foot, and then roll it. About 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction, and roll the other way. Like as if you're rolling a spaghetti noodle. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, stretch the top of the foot, and gently release. The next one. Bend your knees and place your hands right above your knees. As if you're just about to sit back in your chair, and if that's not comfortable and you want to hold on to your chair, you can do that as well. But we're going to draw circles with the knees here. So pick one direction. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change the direction. And yes, the whole idea is we're warming up because you're working already your quadriceps, your big thigh muscles. Go 4, 3, 2, 1, and rise up. And you already notice my breath is already picking up. Next one, very simple. Take a little bit of a wider stand, a little wider than hip width distance. And we're going to just roll the hips. And I want you to focus on the head of your femur bones. So your femur bones are your thigh bones, and how they're meeting your hip joints. Again, if you've been sitting at home, this is a really good way just to get the joint fluids moving, the synovial fluids, before we go deeper into our yoga practice. And just do a couple more circles, one direction, and then change direction. You can pay attention to your breath. Think of this just as creating some openness, freedom, range of motion, lubricating the inside of your hip joints. When you finish this one up, bring your feet a little bit closer together. And the next one is you're going to just twist right from your waistline, and you can make gentle fists. And just let your fists hit your, actually here's your lung spot and kidney spot. And then you just go, and you can add your breath to it. You can exhale when your fists hit your body. So you can make a little breath of fire here. Go a few more. finishing this one up. And the next one is actually very similar to it, but make it a little bit wider. This time, lift the opposite heel. So a little bit of a wider stand, your fists still hitting your body, but just think of this as warming up the spine, warming up the muscles in the back, the sides, the front of the body. And then come back to your breath. This gets the blood moving. This gets rid of any sluggish, stagnant energy. I mean, you can do it, so follow along. Let's go a few more here. And then finishing this one up. And of course, you can always do more at home. So your next one is shoulder circles. And just roll the shoulders. And if you notice any crunching or any pain, then make the shoulder rolls a little bit smaller. And again, think of this just as lubricating the inside of the joints, getting rid of stagnant energy. And then reverse, go the other direction. And you can actually pick your own speed. Maybe you feel like you want to go a little bit faster. Maybe you want to go slower. You can even close your eyes and internalize. Stay contained within your own self. Let's go a couple more, and you can finish this one up. Pause. And already notice the energy moving inside your body. And then a couple more to go here. This one is, we're going to do some head circles, but I want you to simply pretend that you're drawing circles with the tip of your nose. So you're drawing a circle right in front of you. And again, if you feel like you need extra balance, just hold onto your chair. So I'm just drawing circles with the tip of my nose, which gives you gentle neck circles. And again, if you notice popping, crunching, any sounds in those joints up there, atlas and axis, make the circles a little bit smaller. Work with your own body. Reverse, change direction. You can finish this one up. Pause. And then your last one is a full body roll. So you begin by just bending your knees and hips, as if you were sitting back in a chair, and then you rise up, and then lift your heart, and then the head, and then again. And just follow along. So it doesn't matter how it looks, it matters how it feels to your body. Think of creating fluidity in your body, wave-like motion. Let this wave just travel through your entire body. So from the soles of your feet, the ankles, the knees, the hips, then the spine, all the way up to the neck and back down. And you could even begin to add some arms here. Again, drop deep and then rise up. Breathe in and exhale out. Let's go a couple more. Last one, inhale, and hands to your heart, exhale out. Pause, take a breath. And we'll continue on, we'll move into something a little bit more vigorous. Follow along. Bring your hands into prayer position right at your heart center. Exhale out your breath. Inhale, reach up. Simply stretch out each side, right and left. And I want you to make that a full body move. Again, we're going to come into wave-like movements. So this section is going to be vigorous. Follow along to the best of your ability. Don't get too competitive with yourself. And just follow along. Practice what feels good to you. So with your next breath, reach up. Elongate the body upward. Stay here as you empty out your breath. And then one more. Deep breath in. Now bring your palms together. Come through your heart center, bend your knees and hips. Let the body fold forward. And when you're here, give a little shimmy through the shoulders. Release tension, tightness in the shoulders. In your back muscles. Soften into your knees, rooting down into the feet. Make the connection with the earth. You can shake your head out as if you were saying yes and no. And pause here, take a deep breath in. Empty it out. Come into a halfway lift as you inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise into chair pose. So you would just bouncing back in the chair. Empty out your breath. The next inhale, rise up, reaching up. Fold forward, exhale. I'm going to repeat this. Lift halfway, breathe in. Fold, exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. And exhale out. Rise up, full breath. Fold. Now take a halfway lift. Take your left foot and step back into a lunge. And I meant to ask you to have some blocks handy if you have any at home. So if you want some extra height, or you could also bring your hands to a chair, so you'd be a little bit higher up. So you come into a lunge, left foot back, and lunge deeper as you inhale. Press back as you exhale, and then go again. Inhale into your lunge. Exhale, press back. So again, we're just lubricating the hip joints, getting the synovial fluids moving, the joints, the knees, your ankles, your spine is involved, and just your breath. Let's go one more time. Breathe in, and breathe out. Pause. Opening into the hamstrings. The hamstrings, or the backs of your legs, that's your kidney meridian. You know what? So in Oriental medicine, that is fear. So it is really good to open the hamstrings. Especially if you've been sitting, your hamstring will be tightened up. Opening the hamstrings. Releasing fear. Letting go of worries. So I invite you to gently rock the body side to side. And again, just to explore movement and find sensation here. Pause for a moment. And you have an option, stay right there, or hands to the front thigh, or sweep your arms all the way up. But remember, you want to stay engaged in your back leg, so firm up the muscles in the back leg. Lift your arms up, full breath in as you reach up. So reach to new heights, why not? Empty out your breath, stale energy, release it, let it go. Deep breath, and reach up high. And exhale out, release fears. One more, full breath in, and full breath out. Bring your hands back down. Press back. And if you have knee issues, you may just want to stay here, but if you can press all the way back, stretch back. Pause here. Take a deep breath right into that low back, right into your hips. And then the rocking side to side when you feel good. Just to let go. And then we'll switch sides. So with your next breath, come on up. Now take your left foot forward, curl your toes under, you're on your second side. Lunge deep, inhale. Press back, exhale. Continue on. Pause. Next, when you stretch back, get into those hamstring muscle groups. Release tension, release fear, letting go. Clear the negative energy. Take another breath. As you exhale, gently release, lower your back knee down to the mat. Rocking side to side, just look for sensations. What feels good here? What wants to be opened? Any tightness, notice it, get right in there, pause, find that edge which feels good. I like to call it pleasurable pain sensation. Give yourself another deep breath here. Empty out. Next variation, we're going to rise up so you can keep the back knee on the mat, engage your back leg, hands to the front thigh. Either stay here or sweep your arms up. Reach up, stretch upward, deepen into that lunge. This is where we're going to add some more breath. Again, reach, draw the body upward, find the edge wherever that is for you. And 2 more, full breath in, empty out, and 1 more, deep breath. Take your hands back down to the blocks, shifting back. Again, with knee issues, you can stay right here. You can do a cat stretch. Go all the way back into a modified child's pose, rock side to side. Bring openness into the shoulders here, pressing the palms down on the blocks. You know, if you don't have blocks, you could use books. You can lower that block height to whatever feels best to you. If you want to use no blocks at all, if you don't have any, just do it without blocks. So from here, give yourself 1 more breath. Just allow the forehead to touch the earth. And lift your head up. Come forward and through on the mat. Lie down on your belly for Cobra. Hands are below the shoulders. Tighten your leg muscles. Point your tailbone down. As you inhale, press down with your hands. Draw the body forward and up. Pause. As you exhale, lower your body back down. So with your breath, inhale, draw upward, pause. Exhale, lower your body back down. Let's do it 2 more times. Deep breath. One more. Now side cobra. Press your legs together, your legs clear the floor. Hands press down, pull the body up, look over one shoulder. And then come back down. Repeat on your second side. Breathe in, lift. Look back. Exhale, release back down. Repeat. First side. Deep breath in. Look back. Exhale, back down. Second side. Inhale, rise up. Look back. Exhale, come back down. Now rise back up to Cobra. And 3 deep breaths. Bring some openness into the front of your body. Fill your lungs. And as you exhale out, empty out stale energy. 2 more. Full breath. 1 more. Now child's pose. Come to the hands and knees. Stretch back. Child's pose. You can bring your knees wide to the sides of the mat. Big toes touching. Maybe you want to find some movement here. Shift left to right. Then moving into stillness. Forehead down to the mat. Palms down on the floor. And 1 deep breath in. And empty all the way out. With your next breath, rise up on your hands and knees. Curl your toes under. We'll take downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. Walk your dog out. Now inhale, raise both heels up. As you exhale, press the floor with your hands. Press into the heels and give a slight bend to the knees as the heels descend. Your right leg, lift it up. Fan your toes. Point and flex your foot. And with your next breath, bend your knee. Lift that leg up as high as you like. Feel that stretch into that right side of your body. Strong energy, pressing down with your hands. And then bring your right leg back down, land. Switch legs. Soften the knees. Left leg up. Fan your toes. Point and flex your foot.
Now bend your left knee. Lift that leg up as high as you like. Full breath and stretch and open into that left side. Move that energy inside your body here. One more breath and your left leg comes back down. Press back. Look forward. Walk forward. And you could jump if you like. Clasp hands behind your back. Let your head hang. Let the arms rise up. Let them lift. Stretching your shoulders. Stretching opposite of downward facing dog. Deep breath for 2. Release your hands. Lift halfway. Come into chair pose. Empty your breath here. Rise up. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale out. Lift halfway. Step back to high plank. Empty out your breath. Give a slight bend to the elbows here. Squeeze your leg muscles. Draw the muscles to the bones. And this gets intense here. Pull the navel up and into the spine. And stay with it. Stay with the sensations. Stay with the challenge. Just one more breath. Empty it out. Knees down first. Press back to child's pose. Look forward. And you're going to flow through. Create another wave with your body. So pull the chest forward and through. Rise to Cobra. If you know upward facing dog, you can do that. Otherwise, come to the hands and knees. Curl toes under, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath. Empty it out. So you can open the mouth and inhale your right leg up. Exhale, lunge through. Take your knee down. Now I'm going to show you another variation here. You can take your leg up, bring your leg down, and then use your hand, grab behind your knee, and just bring that leg forward. Bring your back knee down, and sweep up again. Full breath in, full breath out. Hands back down. Step back to down dog, raise your right leg up, full inhale. Exhale, the leg comes down, now high plank. You have an option of a full chaturanga or knees to the mat. Bend your elbows, lower your torso, and then flow through. Now I like going through Cobra. You can always go into up dog. Come to your hands and knees, downward facing dog, and take a deep breath in. Open your mouth. Second side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, lunge through. So maybe it's one big step forward, or maybe it looks like this. It doesn't matter, whatever works for your body. Take your back knee down, sweep your arms up. Full breath in, and full breath out. Hands back down. Down dog. Take a breath. And lift your left leg up. Empty out your breath. Leg comes down, high plank. Now chaturanga, knees to the mat first. You can do chaturanga or press back first. You have all these options, and move forward and through. Cobra or upward facing dog, you choose. Or come to the hands and knees, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath. Get empty. Look forward. Step forward, jump if you like. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold. Exhale, clasp hands behind your back again. Draw your arms up and breathe for 3. Release your hands, come into your halfway lift into chair pose. Sink deep. Rise all the way up to standing. Reach up. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale.
So you could repeat the sequence, or you can continue on. I am moving into some standing poses now. Begin with an exhalation, hands at your heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Take a halfway lift. This is just your preparation, and your left foot steps back into warrior one. Rise up. Take your left pelvic ring, hold it into an internal rotation here. Press into your back foot. Sweep your arms up. And this is where you move into your challenge. Draw the body upward as high as you like. Feel that sensation. You may even want to find each side. Your left side, your right side. And again, go back to that left side. Feel that opening. Unlocking the energy in the sides of your body. Holding the body still for 2 more. Full breath. Sitting with the pulse, sitting with the challenge. And it's 1 more breath in. Empty it out. Open up into warrior two. So this is where the back foot opens. You can even widen out your stance. Take your arms out to the sides. Set your eye gaze. I'm not going to say much. Just do your pose, do your warrior two. You know these poses by heart. Let's just sit and hold. 2 more. Full breath. 1 more breath. Now reverse your warrior, right arm up, reach up. And think of this as an opportunity to again open and energize the sides of your body. Bring some space into the heart and lung area. So maybe take that left hand, you can bring it back behind you. Just pull it left shoulder back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And go directly into extended side angle. Take that right forearm and cross it over your right leg. Now there's different variations. If you prefer to work with a block, you can bring your block to the big toe side, place your hand. This is a nice variation. It stabilizes your front knee. Now from here, squeeze your leg muscles, pull the muscle up to the bones, and then think of it as a twist. You're rotating right from the belly button. Take a twist, like you're wringing out your body. And this in itself is quite a challenging pose. Or take your left arm and then reach, like some tug of war. You reach with the arm like you're reaching for an apple on a tree or whatever, just to have a little metaphor. At the same time, press down into that back foot and create all that openness and length. And breathe. Strong Ujjayi breath through the nose. 2 more. 1 more. Now to come out, take that left arm down first. Look down. Rise up, turn your feet. So we'll take the same pose, side angle. On the second side, you begin. So left foot pointing, back foot turned in. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, bend your knee. About a 90-degree angle at that knee. Now we're going to hold. It gets challenging, right? Build that heat. The more you breathe through the nose is your Ujjayi breath to kindle that fire within. So you create heat in the body, just holding this pose. And it's mental fire as well. The ability to simply sit and hold. Give yourself 1 more deep breath. Now reverse, left arm up. Take the right arm, maybe grab that thigh as you reach from behind, so you open into that lung and heart area. Again, toning the meridians, opening up any stuck energy. Full breath, 1 more. Extended side angle. Cross your forearm over your leg. You can use your yoga block if you like. The leg muscles are strong, feet rooting down into the earth. Make that connection. And then here's that rotation. Think of right from your belly button, you're twisting, you're opening, peeling that right shoulder blade right towards the spine. Think of like you're cooking your body, cooking the meat, right? Reach up with your right arm, up and over.
creating almost an arch here. And strong Ujjayi breath. 3, 2. Now we'll go for one more breath. I'm going to take this into Crescent Lunge twist. Take your right hand down, lunge, lift your back heel, and spin around. So twisting the exact opposite direction. One more time, wringing out your body. Your left hand can stay on your hip. Reach up with your left arm. Deep breath for 2. One more breath. Now take your hand down. Step to downward facing dog and raise up your left leg. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring your left leg down. Come forward to high plank. You're going to face me now into side plank. So you simply spin the body open. Stack your feet. Stack your hips. Stack your shoulders. Now here's one variation. Here's another variation. Bottom knee on the floor. Another variation. Come down to your forearm. If you have wrist issues, whatever it is, you can probably do this pose or attempt to do it. If you want to have more challenge, creating an arch here. Raise your top leg up if you like. Back to high plank. Take one more deep breath. Empty it out. Chaturanga or knees to the mat first. Press back. Take a breath. Exhale out. And flow through. Cobra. Upward dog. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth. Press back, look forward. Step forward or jump if you like. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair pose, deep breath. Empty out, rise up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, right foot steps back, warrior 1. So we are on the second side now. So back foot turn in, rise up. Turn that right pelvic rim in, internal rotation. Back foot presses down. Come back to your breath. Now sweep your arms up. And of course, if you have shoulder issues, you can always do cactus arms, just lifting the elbows to shoulder height. Or keep your hands on the hips if you like. There's always a variation for anybody. Or if you have your arms up, go into each side, your right side. Take a breath. Empty out. Now your left side. Reach up. And back to your first side. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Second side, left side. Hold the pose. Stay for 2. Give yourself one more deep breath. Now come on up. Open up into warrior 2. So this is where you widen your stand. Open up your back foot a little bit. Arms out to the sides. Set your eye gaze. Drishti. You really look inside yourself. Sit with this moment. One more deep breath. Empty it out. And reverse your warrior, left arm up. Take that right shoulder back behind you. And creating space and openness in the lungs, in the heart. Breathe in. The extended side angle, one more time. Move right into it. Whichever variation you choose, maybe you keep your hand down on your hip. Leg muscles, keep them active, pull them to the bones. 2 more, full breath. We'll take one more breath. Empty out, now rise up, and this time when you turn your feet, you're going to come into your second side. extended side, and go second side. So move right into the pose. Full breath for 3. Crescent lunge twist. Spin around. Raise your back heel. And spin open. Either right hand on your low back. Let's use a yoga block for extra height. Reach up with your right arm. And breathe. 2. 1 more breath. Bring your hands down. Step back, lift your right leg up, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right leg comes down, high plank. Now we're on the second side plank. Face me this way. Stack your feet. Stack hips. Stack shoulders. Or variations. Bottom knee down on the floor. Come to your forearm. One of these variations will work for you. Remember to breathe. 2 more. And draw your top arm all the way up and over. You can try raising your top leg. 1 more breath. And back to high plank. Chaturanga is always an option. I'm going to choose knees down, stretch back, and take a breath. Vinyasa through. Pedal through the feet. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. 1 more. Full breath in. And full breath out. Now we're going to add we're going to change it up a little bit. So I'm going to add something on here. Right leg up as you inhale. Step to warrior 1. Rise up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Hold the shoulder blades together. You can look up here. So think of your thyroid gland. It's right in your neck. Stretch and open, energizing. Thymus right behind your sternum. Take another breath. Draw your torso so it's parallel with the floor. 1 breath in. Empty out. You're going to rise up, transition into your warrior 2, and we'll just use this pose as a transition and become into triangle. Extend your knees. I like to shorten my stand here. Reach up high with your right arm. Take a breath. And then the whole body moves in 1 movement. I'm just shifting the hips. I'm pretending I can't move back, like there's a wall behind me. I'm pretending there's a glass sheet right in front of me. And I'm just trying to get right into the side here. Connecting, not looking for a place to rest here. Now breathe. You can look down. If your neck is okay, look straight ahead or all the way up. I'm going to look down. 1 more breath in. Exhale out and come along with me. This is fun. You're going to bend your knee first. Come on up. Turn. Change direction again. We'll take half moon. This is a balancing pose. You're going to come on your left foot. You can bring your block with you. Your block goes from the little toe side forward, whatever height you like. You're going to shift your weight forward to your left foot. Place your hand. And then pretend like a teeter-totter. Just find your balance. That's your pose. That's it. See? There we go. But you can take it to all sorts of variation. You can extend your standing leg all the way. You could stack your hip, right hip on top of left hip, top leg extended, and however high you want to lift that leg, that's up to you. Top arm, maybe hands on hip, maybe arm all the way up. Breathe. Now take both hands down. It's a standing leg split. Let go of your head. Let the upper back relax while you raise your top leg. Squeeze the muscles, full breath. Empty out, and you're going to step back again, down dog. Raise up your left leg. So the opposite leg, it should feel really good. Sometimes you need to almost shake it out. So I'm going to give you an option, flip dog if you like, which takes you into a back bend. And again, that's just if you've practiced this pose before, go for it. And if not, stay with down dog or come down and rest. You can come back around from flip dog, bring your arm down first, and then flip it off back. High plank. Chaturanga or knees to the mat first. Chaturanga, of course, child's pose is your option. I like coming to the mat and moving through Cobra. You can take upward facing dog, up to you. And back into downward facing dog. Give yourself a deep breath. And sigh it out. 2 more. 1 more breath. And then we have one last side to go here. Inhale your left leg up. Warrior 1. Rise up. Clasp hands behind your back. Pull shoulder blades together. 1 more time. Opening into the heart. Opening into the lungs. Opening your intercostal muscles. Your pectoral muscles. Deep breath. Look up. Empty out. Draw the body forward so it's parallel with the floor. So strong back. Take a breath. Empty out. Rise up. Warrior 2. And it's just a transition into our triangle pose. So extend your knees. Reach up high with your left arm and go a little shorter on your stance. See how I'm nudging my foot in? Take a breath. And the whole body in one unit shifts, right? Shifts this way while my hand reaches down, meeting my leg, and then there's a wall behind me, so I can't lean back. There's something in front of me, I can't lean forward. I'm going truly sideways. You can look down, you can look straight ahead, you can look up. It's whatever you are comfortable with. One more breath. Look down first, bring your arm down, bend your knee. Rise up, turn around, change direction, half moon, your balancing pose. So take your block from the little toe side, simply shift it forward, hand to the block, and then practice the teeter-tottering, practice the balance. And you can decide, you want to extend your leg all the way? Come back to your breath. Stack your hips. Hold the muscles to the bones. Hop hand, maybe on the hip, maybe arm all the way up. Eyes focus on one spot. One more breath. Both hands down, standing leg split. So let go of your head. Let the back muscles relax. Squeeze your leg muscles here. Now 1 more breath, sit with a challenge, empty out, downward facing dog. Step back, and the right leg all the way up. I want to shake it out probably. Feels like all that energy is just moving. Now again, you can stay here or flip your dog. Come along with me if you like. If you know this pose by heart, you've practiced it before. Come around, bring your arm down first. Bend your knees. Unlock your elbow. Come back around. And you have your option. Chaturangas. I'm going to go to child's pose. And take a nice deep breath. Flowing through one last time. Cobra. Upward dog if you like. Or come to your knees. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. 2 more, full breath. 1 more. Open your mouth, sigh out your breath. Look forward, step forward, jump if you like. Give a little shimmy here. Shake the head out, soften the shoulders. And 1 more time, reach behind you, clasp hands behind your back, arms lift up. Open your mouth, move your jaw, release tension from the jaw muscles. Relax your face. Softly close the lips. Breathe in. An audible sigh out. Release your hands. Lift halfway. Fold forward. And the chair pose. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And rise all the way up. Reach up. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath. Empty out. Notice the effect of this practice. Just take a few moments. Just listen within. Notice the energy in your body. And you can release your hands down. You could repeat the sequence or follow along for the next section, standing balancing poses.